update on the Padre front. Managerial news. Apparently, second rounds of interviews have taken place. Now, we knew, was it yesterday, about Albert Pujols?
Correct.
But two new names kind of trickled in a mystery name that we haven't quite put our fingers on yet.
Well, Tony was here earlier, so it couldn't have been him, Chris.
Well, yeah.
He can't be in two places at once.
I promise you it's not me.
Name.
It's not me.
I just think it's time that this happens. Doug Gottlieb has paved the way, and it's time that we have sports talk show host / manager.
Yes.
And when there's a day game on the East Coast, Graby, you and I can just call right to Tony during the show and ask him what he's doing. Yeah.
Hey Tony, can you come on the show right now?
Yeah.
No, it's Pujols second interview, Niebla second interview, and then Nick Hundley. Is he the secret name though?
I don't think so.
Oh no, he's not the secret name. The secret name, actually, I talked to him.
It can't be a secret name if we know about it.
It's got to be Ryan Flaherty, right?
Well, you're saying it's got to be. It's not very secret.
It's a secret.
Throwing a name out there.
I don't think they're calling it a secret, but to us, the name has not been released.
I don't think Ryan Flaherty would even qualify as a secret name. He's a pretty obvious candidate. Right. So to me, a secret name would be somebody we haven't really thought of yet.
It's important to note that Kevin Acee says the three finalists and bench coach Brian Esposito and possibly others participated in interviews, Zooms last week in the first round of interviews. The second round of interviews is being held in person. So there is not necessarily any mystery about it. It's just there are possibly other people who have been interviewed that we just don't know.
I don't think that would surprise anybody.
No. I mean, you think it's just down. Yeah.
They also aren't going to mention to anyone they're interviewing, but a few names are going to get in and out.
And by the way, they can't interview everybody right now anyway. Let's say there's somebody on the Blue Jay staff or the Dodger staff. They got to wait.
If you want Mark Pryor,
they gotta wait. And so
we know that Tony's been bullish on Mark Pryor, and I don't think that's a bad call. And I think you got to bring him in, steal him from the Dodgers. That'd be a feather in two caps
for sure. But nonetheless, that's kind of the news on the Padre front.
This Albert Pujols rumor is taking some fans in
what do you mean
bad
rumor
direction.
Do you think it's rumor? I think it's kind of legit now.
Okay, you're right. Report that he's interviewing has taken fans in two directions, either very, very excited or very, very angry that this is happening. And on the Scraby Show, I kind of brought that up last night. Like, are we just getting too invested into the name Albert Pujols to actually see past and look at what he can do as a manager?
Well, how do you mean that? Are we looking at the name because we're giving him a pass?
Albert Pujols, and yes, he's a great baseball player. He's a future Hall of Famer. He could probably manage, right? Kind of thing.
Well, first of all, I don't know what we're doing, which is a normal.
Save that clip.
Yeah, I know. To me, I don't think there's a single manager ever who's started at their first job that had experience before that at the big league level.
You're right.
And I don't think we know 100%. If we did, it would be easy to either hire him or not hire him.
Yeah.
So if we knew Albert Pujols was going to take hold of this thing and he is going to just hit it out of the park, they'd probably hire him tomorrow. So I don't know that we're quite sure. But I think what Tony and I have been saying, and I want to speak for Tony, but I feel Pujols' credentials give him the cachet that, along with the right knowledge and handling of things, I think he could work.
Listen, if you've heard him on the network, MLB Network, some of his work, he played however many years of Major League Baseball. He's going to be a Hall of Famer the moment he's eligible. Will there be things that he's not familiar with from a managerial standpoint at the big league level? Yes, of course. But like Chris said, that's never stopped anybody from hiring a manager who hadn't managed in the big leagues. And that's pretty much everybody at some particular point.
Pretty sure Tony La Russa was a former player who had been a backup who couldn't feel or hit his weight. And somebody said, hey, this is the guy.
Right.
And somebody said, what?
Right.
So I'm just saying, and that's probably the case with everyone.
Right. And so, yeah, I don't think that will be, in the end, have much to do with whether they pick him or not. I think if he's qualified, they think he can get the job done, they'll hire him.
We've already had two managers hired, one in San Francisco, one in Baltimore. neither have experience.
Right.
It seems like that's the trend, honestly. So
It does.
So the people that really want experience, you might be out of luck even if it's not Pujols.
Oh, and by the way, I mean, that's the route the Padres have gone the last 2 managerial picks that they've made, right? Bob Melvin.
No, those guys had experience.
No,
though.
that's what I'm saying.
You're
They've
saying
gone
maybe go different this time.
They've gone that route, back-to-back choices.
Yeah,
But
I
I think
can't say that now.
Well, I think what's hurting the non-experienced
Wait,
candidate.
you can't say that. What?
You can't say we need an experienced manager.
Right. We've gone
4
down the
years
path.
of that.
Right.
What I was going to say was I think what's hurting the ones that don't have experience, who are in the hunt for the Padres, whoever that might be, is Jace Tingler and Andy Green. And that's not their fault.
Hurting them from the fan standpoint.
From the fan standpoint. They think everyone that AJ hires now is going to be AJ's puppet, who doesn't, have a say in anything they do and is going to be really unsuccessful. So that is, you have something you have to get over.
Has that been disproved that
Dude,
it doesn't really matter.
The last couple weeks.
Just think about it in terms of our parents when we were growing up. Like there were things that happened that they just associated, like for a long period of time after, they just associated with the negative or positive that came with it.
Yes, true.
And so it's the same thing in this matter. We had a couple of poor experiences with brand new managers.
Yeah.
So that's what everybody's going to associate it with.
Good call.
So
that's how it goes.
And you know what? Look, Tony doesn't have any official managerial experience either, people. So get over it.
I don't want
in the running. He's in the running. We're breaking it here on this show.
I think Tony's getting mad at us. We should probably
stop it now.